Recording has started.
So just as a quick reminder before I get started here is, for those who have just joined us, please check the chat for some more information. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Lakeland College Student Managed Farm powered by New Holland Purebred Beef Unit final presentation. My name is Brady Gilchrist. I am from Stony Plain, Alberta, and I am this year's General Manager. Our team this year ranges from all across Canada, starting in British Columbia, going all across the prairies and into Ontario. Our herd vision for the year was as follows. Our goal is to raise functional, high-quality cattle to suit the needs of both purebred and commercial breeders while advancing student learning and management. These were some of the recommendations that we received from last year's team. They recommended for us to build a strong team bond, continue and build onto the AI program, improve the herd by using strict culling criteria, build strong industry connections, and also build a stronger genetic pool with the embryo program. This was some of our progress for the year. We have been making herd improvements all year through using a strict culling criteria. We are currently using the AI and embryo programs in our breeding plan this spring, and we have done our very best to build industry connections while following COVID protocols and have been adapting to the current circumstances.
My name is Robin Young. I am a floater coordinator and I am from Warrenville, Alberta. This is the SMF Purebred Unit SWOT analysis, the internal one. For our strengths, we have diverse industry backgrounds. Our team has great communication with each other, with also the other SMF units, our faculty, and the farm team. We had a really good calving this year and our willingness to adapt. It's been a very hard year and we've just been able to push through everything that's been thrown at us. We also had our floater coordinators this year helping out every position all year. For our weaknesses, we have a large team. There's just so many students, it's hard to fit everybody in, but we've made it work. We have a limited cash flow. We only have one main cash flow a year. We have a relatively small herd, and the time of AI, it just couldn't have happened at a worse time. We got shut down, and even if we didn't get shut down, it's just a busy time altogether.
Hi, my name's Haley Bird. I'm from Bonnyville, Alberta, and I'm also a floater coordinator. This is our external SWOT analysis. For opportunities, we had Canadian Egg Day because it allows us the opportunity to educate others, as well as expanding our annual sale with the equine unit. We have our semen and embryo donation, which allows us to expand our genetics. For threats, we had COVID-19 and uncertainty, as well as fluctuating market and land prices. We had the competition within the industry because there's a lot of other purebred Angus producers, as well as consumer preferences and market shift.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Rupp, and I'm also a floater coordinator this year, and I'm from Bonnyville, Alberta. For our gold analysis, we have a growth rate average of 665 pounds at weaning. Our average was 47% of the dam's weight, where industry average is 43%. We are happy to be weaning heavier than industry average. Our open rate was 20% due to unsure reasons, but we've narrowed it down to minerals or a bull problem, and the industry average is 4%.
Hello, I'm Wyatt Anderson. I'm from Taber, Alberta, and I'm one of the floater coordinators this year. For the length of breeding and calving season, for the length of breeding season this year, we had a 70-day season. We put bulls out on April 5th and pulled bulls on June 15th. For our calving season this year, it was a 69-day calving season. We started calving January 5th and ended calving March 15th. Sorry. Industry average is 63 days. Our death loss this year was an 8% death loss. Industry average is 4%.
For our calving analysis, we had a total of 44 calves, 22 being bulls and 22 heifers. We are very fortunate this year because we got 10 out of the 14 embryos out of the cows we set up. We also had 66% of our cows calve in the first cycle, 25% calve in the second cycle, and 9% in the third.
Hi, my name is Hillary Sauter, and I'm from Hodgeville, Saskatchewan, and I am one of this year's records coordinators. This year's herd inventory consists of 39 cow-calf pairs at $4,500 per head. We have one purebred cow that is open, and we valued her at $2,000. We have 11 purebred open heifers that we will be breeding this year, valued at $4,000 per head. Our 2 herd bulls are valued at $6,000 each. We also have 70 straws of semen that is valued at $50 per dose. We currently have 21 embryos that are valued at $750 each. This brings our total herd value as of March 31st, 2021 to $252,750.
Hi, my name is Shelby Bygrove. I'm from Holland, Saskatchewan, and I'm one of the records coordinators this year. Throughout the year, myself and Hillary worked on the online program called Herd Tracks. Together, we scan the RFID tags of each animal and input them into Herd Tracks, as well as updated all birthing, weaning, and preg checking information regarding our herd. Recently, we read through the SOP booklet and input all of the health protocols for the purebred team into the program. This allows us to use the program to its full potential because now we are able to use the automatic dosage calculations when treating sick animals.
Hello, my name is Kaylee Darvell and I'm from Glasgow, Saskatchewan. I am one of the nutrition coordinators this year. In your booklet is a nutrient analysis of all the rations we will be talking about. I will start with the dry cow ration that our pregnant cows were eating. This ration cost $2.14 per head per day. We included a larger amount of tub grind mix in this ration to allow the cow's gut fill, but not enough energy to gain unnecessary weight to prevent calving troubles and higher birth weights, since in the 3rd trimester, net energy of gain will go towards the fetus's growth. Now on to the lactating cows. We first had them on this lactating cow ration number 1 that you see on the screen. This ration was costing $2.67 per head per day. After analyzing the ration, we made some changes that include decreasing the tub grind mix, increasing the corn silage, decreasing the barley silage, decreasing the barley grain at first, increasing the 3620 supplement, and keeping the 1935 mineral at its rate of 0.22 pounds per head per day to give you the lactating cow ration number 2 that you see on the screen. This lowered the cost to $2.41 per head per day. We decided to increase the barley grain slowly in the middle of March until the cows were receiving 6 pounds per head per day. This way, the cows had an uprising plane of nutrition going into breeding season.
Hi, I'm Abby Debus. I live in Bruner, Ontario, and I'm one of this year's nutrition coordinators. I'll be starting with our replacement heifers. They have been on this new ration since February. The heifers have had an average daily gain of 2.13 pounds and a cost of $1.78 per head per day to feed and bed the heifers from weaning until the end of March. On to the sailboats. They have been on this consistent ration since October, and we have increased the amount being fed by monitoring bunk scores and the weather. The sailboats have an average daily gain of 3.2 pounds and a total cost of $2.70 per head per day to feed and bed the sailboats from weaning until the end of March.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Halverson and I'm from Foremost, Alberta. And I am this year's mixed farm coordinator. This semester on Mixed Farm, one of our main focuses were on updating the environmental farm plan for the college, as previously mentioned. It was originally made back in 2017, and there has been a few changes on farm since then. When we started, it was only 67% complete, and I am happy to announce as of this morning, we are 74% completed and hoping to have more done by the end of this year. This program helps to ensure that the farm is being responsible and using sustainable practices. The Environmental Farm Plan also has a key part in the Verified Beef Production Plus program for the beef and ProAction on the dairy side of the farm.
Hello, my name is Brenna Grattan and I'm from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan. I am the Health and Treatments Coordinator this year. For our vaccinations, our cows were given Scour Guard pre-calving, and for our spring vaccinations, our cows and calves were vaccinated on March 22nd and the calves were given Bovishield Gold 1-shot and Ultrabac 7 with Somubac. Our cows received Bovishield Gold FP5, and just recently our herd bulls were given their pre-breeding vaccinations of Bovishield Gold FP5, Ultrabac 7 with Somubac, Fusilgard, and Ivamec. On March 15th, our replacement heifers received Bovishield Gold, FP5, and Ultrabac 7 with Somubac. For our calving treatments, one of our calves had a naval infection, so it was treated with biomycin. Quite a few of our calves ended up with scours, and they were treated with Calfspan and Resflor. One was treated with Calfspan, Resflor, and electrolytes. For our cows, we had one that had a retained placenta, and she was treated with estrus and Oxyvet LA200. We had 2 cows with a hoof abscess that were trimmed at the vet, and 2 cows with foot rot that were treated with biomycin. For our sale day preparation, the sale bulls were semen tested and the heifers were palpated on March 1st. All of our heifers were breeding sound and all of our bulls with the exception of one who was decision deferred. All of our sale animals were ultrasounded for their carcass data on March 8th.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Courtney Wallace, and I am from Farmington, BC, and I am this year's Public Relations Coordinator. At the start of the year, I set 3 goals for myself, and they are to engage our audience, create agricultural awareness, and promote the Roundup. I believe I have accomplished these with a 12 Days of Christmas Countdown giveaway, Canadian Ag Day giveaway, sale out information on the animals, and the Roundup sale information. If you'd like to stay up to date on what is happening in the Purebred Unit, be sure to like and follow the Lakeland College SMF Purebred Unit on Facebook. The post on the left is the most reached post on the Facebook page, reaching 11,083 people. And the post on the right is the Roundup sale order post that reached 5,191 people. The Facebook page has a total likes of 1,646 and a total follows of 1,683.
My name's Lavon Simpson, and I'm from Glencoe, Ontario, and I was the marketing coordinator this year. This semester, we worked on updating our old mailing list to include new prospective buyers, as well as did promotion for the Roundup sale on Infomall, Kijiji, and Lakeland Connect, as well as put an ad in the local paper, the Vermilion Voice, and put radio ads on CKSA and CFCW.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bobby Foster. I'm from Dropmore, Manitoba, and this year I was one of the sales day coordinators for the purebred team. So for the past couple of months, we've been very busy with viewing appointments for potential bull and heifer buyers. And on March 27th, we ended up selling 13 yearling Angus bulls, 1 Black Angus 2-year-old bull, and 5 open purebred heifers.
Hello, my name is Phillips. I'm from Sutton, Alberta, and I'm the other Roundup coordinator this year. For our sale results in this year's Roundup sale, we sold 14 purebred Angus bulls for a sale average of $4,554. Our bulls grossed a total of $63,750. On the heifer side, we sold 5 purebred Angus heifers for a sale average of $4,450. Our heifer sale gross was a total of $22,250. In this year's sale, our total sale results was an average of $4,526. Our sale grossed a total of $84,550 in this year's Roundup sale.
The Lakeland College Purebred SMF team powered by Holland would like to thank all of our buyers in our first newly improved Roundup sale. They are as follows: Orville Hayes, Duncan McMillan, Ian Crossman, Leon White, Garth Porteous, Bar JL, Brandon Ranches, John Debus, Country Lane Angus, Trent Selty, Tammy Krieger, as well as Steve Doran, our auctioneer, and Melissa Downing, our representative from DLMS.
Hi, my name's Quinn Hardert. I'm from Manville, Alberta, and I'm one of this year's floater coordinators. Following the conclusion of this year's sale, the team decided to do an analysis of all the bulls and divide them into different birth weight groups and average out the prices. After the breakdown, you can see our high birth weight bulls sold for low and our light calving birth weight bulls went high. This is because producers in the industry are leaning towards calving low birth weight bulls.
Hi, my name is Tyson Black. I'm from Forsters Falls, Ontario, and I'm one of the genetics coordinators this year. This year, we are artificially inseminating 34 females, which include 11 of our replacement heifers. We have decided to breed these calving E's as this is what our market has shifted to. We also plan on implanting 14 embryos, and we have 10 cows walking with a bull right now. This year, we have spent $1,100 on semen. After artificial insemination, we will split the cows into 2 groups based on calving ease. One of our bulls is slightly more calving ease than the other, so the cows with higher birth weights will be put with him and the rest will be with the other bull.
Hi, my name is TJ Gonsalves and I'm from Red Cliff, Alberta, and I'm the other genetics coordinator this year. On March 15th, for $6,750, our team purchased Remington F. Lawton 3H from Remington Farms Bull and Sled female sale. We chose this bull for his low birth weight EPD of -0.2, his milk EPD of +27, and his above average weaning and yearling weights. This PF Oklahoma son has elite carcass merit, scoring in the top 15% for marbling and the top 9% for REA. He comes from a highly maternal cow family with excellent longevity and fertility. We are very excited to see the calves that he produces for future teams.
At this time, we'd like to thank our donors for donating semen and embryos. They are as follows: Poplar Meadows Angus, 2020 Angus, Shiloh Cattle Company, Boss Lakes Genetics, Lazy MC Angus, Brooking Angus Ranch, and Gen X.
Hello everybody, my name is Keegan Crosman. I'm from Rosetown, Saskatchewan, and I'm this year's Range and Forage Coordinator. For the 2021 grazing season, the purebred team will be putting 15 pairs, 11 bred heifers on Marvin Littles for 140 days, 25 pair on LCB 21 for 140 days, 40 cows, 11 bred heifers on the silage regrowth at the Bar Farm for 48 days, for a total grazing cost of $11,000. $318.24. Rejuvenation plan. As a Range and Forage Committee, we did pasture assessments that conducted LCB 21 needed some help. This is a course of our action. We will spot spray with herbicide to get rid of any thistles and any other undesirable plants, seed with alfalfa seed mixture to help with forage production, soil sample to determine what we need to put back on the pasture in the form of manure. This regeneration of this pasture will be able to hold 10 pairs in year 1, 10 pairs in year 2, and 10 pairs in year 3, bringing a total carrying capacity to 60 pair.
Hi, I'm Emma Halst, and I'm this year's finance coordinator. I'm from Schaumburg, Ontario. Feel free to follow along on the profit and loss found on page 51 in the booklet. This year, our unit had a total income of $120,831.12. Majority of our income comes from our roundup sale. On our year-end comparison seen here, we came just over budget on our cull sales and slightly under on our roundup and bull income. We were slightly under on our roundup income due to the fact we had to pull 1 bull from the sale, and we only sold 5 instead of the projected 6 heifers from last year's team. For our bull income, we were under budget due to the fact we had to sell a bull as a cull rather than selling him privately. The total expense for our unit this year was $88,033.53. Our biggest expense for us is our feed and nutrition. On the year-end comparison for expenses, we were unfortunately over budget on a few things this year. We were over budget on our roundup expenses due to the fact we added another unit to our sale. However, this did also help our income. February, so we had to feed more, and we were over on our registration costs because we didn't get our animals registered until later in the year, so it was more expensive. In the booklet, you can find the budget for the 2021-2022 purebred unit, along with our cost of production.
These are some of the recommendations that we would like to leave for next year's team. We would like to see them continue and build onto a strong team dynamic, begin the marketing plan for the roundup at the end of the first semester, build and continue using the AI and embryo programs, continue with the silage program put in place this year by focusing on quality, and contact the previous buyers from the sale to build a relationship in the first semester. The 2020-2021 Purebred Beef Unit would like to extend a sincere thank you to New Holland Agriculture, Austin Partington, Jeff Brown, Anthony Robertson, Denise Martin, Braden Lewis, and Chris Lehman, better known as Leroy, for feeding our animals all year, as well as the rest of farm team and other Lakeland College faculty and staff. At this time, we would like to open the floor to any questions. Susan, what would be your question for us?
Hi, great presentation. So when you mentioned earlier on about the cows that you had to trim their feet, and used to be a purebred producer, now as a commercial producer, we don't like to ever have to trim feet. Do you get any information on the bulls you're buying or the ones that you have the semen from on the feet?
So the question was about that we had to trim some of our bull or our animals' feet this year, and whether we have ever received any information in regards to the bulls that we have bought along as their feet. And I would like to invite Tyson Black, one of our genetics coordinators, to answer this question.
With our bulls, we went out and looked at their feet and made sure they all look good. On the side of the embryos and semen, we don't usually get much information about what their feet are like, more just the conformation of the bull in general. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Hi, Melissa. You can go ahead with your question, please.
Hi, thanks, Brittany. Good job, all. I just have a question in regards to your open rate. You had stated that you narrowed it down to bull problems or mineral problems. I was just wondering what led you to those conclusions.
So the question is regarding to our open rate and how we had done an analysis and had come down to our nutrition program or our mineral program, as well as a bull issue. And I would like to pass this question to Shelby, and I will actually take this question. So as far as analyzing our open rate, when we looked back on last year, we noticed that the mineral was fed throughout the summer or before breeding season was a little bit incorrect. So we decided to change that for this year, and we believe that nutrition is a very big part of the breeding program. So we did alternate that, and then as well as we did have a bull get hurt in another breeding season, and so we believe that this may also be a factor, but he is no longer with us, so we cannot for sure nail down those reasons. Does that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, can you just tell me what it was in the mineral package you were concerned about?
I would like to call on Kayla Reval, our nutrition coordinator, to answer that portion of the question.
Hi, yes, we were concerned about our minerals going into breeding season. So some things that we did this year to ensure that we would be that they would meet all their macro and micro minerals we had 1935 mineral going directly into the ration, and it's fed at 100 grams per head per day. And so this would ensure that all our cows would be for sure meeting their mineral requirements. And we also did supplementation of a free choice winter mineral called 1544 mineral that we fed in lick tubs just to make sure that if they still were needing any extra minerals that they would meet this. And we looked into the vitamin A requirements because we found that during our ration formulating, this was what we were struggling to meet. So we balanced it to ensure that we were meeting their vitamin A requirements in the free choice mineral and the 1935 mineral that was fed in their ration. And we also started the replacement heifers on free choice 1544 mineral that we put in just a lick tub for the heifers to eat free choice. So, and we found a 1352 mineral that we will plan to feed during summer when they go onto pasture. Does this answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Hi, so you can go ahead with your question, please.
Hi, great presentation. I just had a question. You had mentioned that you guys did some ultrasounding on your sale bulls, and just wondering what your conclusions were from that, and if it is something you're going to continue doing in the future.
Thank you. So the question is regarding, we did some ultrasounding tests on our sale bulls and sale heifers this year, and the question is if we have any conclusions about this, as well as if we recommend for doing it next year. And so I think I can also take this. So I think as far as looking at the results for ultrasounding, it was very interesting to see all the results that we got for it. I don't know if we have any hard set conclusions, but we would like to see this continued in this team in the next couple of years to see if we can make any positive changes in those results. So that does that kind of answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other questions at this time? Okay, well, thank you everyone for tuning in this afternoon. And if you had any other questions, you may leave them in the chat or contact us via our Facebook page. And now that concludes the final presentations for the 2020-2021 livestock units. And they are student managed farm powered by New Holland. I would like to sincerely thank the following people for all their help this semester. We would like to thank the farm team who have helped us out tremendously throughout the year with everything that needs to be done on farm, and they will also be continuing to look after herds over the summer months. We would like to thank the administration and advisors for their guidance as well as their assistance, the marketing department of Lakeland College who has helped market our units all year long, the staff of the information technology department for all their assistance in today's presentations and throughout the year. And lastly, all those who presented in animal science classes this year. There's a list of them on the back page of the booklet. And we would like to thank everyone for joining us this afternoon. Thank you.